Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening, it's 82 degrees, and I am here at EPCOT to say goodbye. I do believe this is going to be my last trip ever to EPCOT all by myself, and I'm just going to tell you now, I'm not making any promises. I have no plans to find hidden Mickeys or share trivia. I don't plan on waiting a really long time for any of the rides. I'm just going to kind of amble around and look at things and say goodbye in my heart to EPCOT. I have really fallen in love with EPCOT over the last couple of months. Coming here so much, I caught the tail end of Festival of the Arts, and then I've been to Flower and Garden many times, and it has become my #1 favorite park. It was tough to say goodbye to Animal Kingdom, which had always been my favorite park, and it's going to be a little harder to say goodbye to EPCOT. I have had so much fun, so many good memories made here over the last couple of months, and it is time now to go say my goodbyes. So I have no intentions. I'm just gonna amble around, take the camera with me, look at some things. If you just wanna have a chill evening, hanging out in EPCOT, let's go. Spaceship Earth is only a 20-minute wait. I'd really like to ride that again. I'm gonna just gamble on it not getting any longer and coming back, but I would love to say goodbye to Spaceship Earth. It's definitely my favorite. Not that there's that many rides in EPCOT, but it's definitely my favorite. The feelings are getting me, and I know how I always talk about how I don't want stuff, but I think I'm gonna go through Creations one last time. There's one thing that just keeps drawing my attention every time I see it in the parks, and I think I just need to get it. I've decided if I can get it with my AP discount, that'll be a green light that I'm supposed to have it. I usually like to try to think on things before I buy them, and I've been thinking on this one for probably almost since the day I first came to the parks the very first time. So I think I need to just do it. One last look at the lounge flies. This one really popped out at me. That is cute. It doesn't really go with my color schemes that I'm wearing these days, but that is one giant and cute figment. Somebody's opened this one to see what the print is inside. Oh, it looks like that inside. I also love this one. I don't need a lounge fly though. I definitely do not need a lounge fly in my life, but they do have some cute ones. Look, Woody, Buzz. This one's really popular. I'm seeing it everywhere. This is a super cool lounge fly. I love the color scheme. Figment, Crush, Dory, Groot. I don't know who Groot is from, but I just think the color scheme is actually, this would probably look amazing with my wardrobe now that I'm thinking about it, but I don't need a lounge fly. I don't need a lounge fly. Everybody else has one. I don't need one. I won't be in Disney much longer. And then I definitely don't need a lounge fly, but man, that's a sharp looking lounge fly. I didn't actually see that thing that I want in Creations. And then I remembered the first time I ever saw it, it was here at EPCOT, and it wasn't in Creations, it was in that other store when you cross over to Star World Showcase. And Carl asked me this, Carl's Up Adventure, am I a go to World Showcase and turn right or left? I never really thought that it was a big deal to anybody else, but I am absolutely a turn right. I can turn right, name all the countries, and it feels like I'm just, you know, strolling down the street. But if you make me turn left, it's like trying to say the alphabet backwards. I don't know where I am, and I'm so turned around, and every time I come out of anything, I'll try to go back the way I came. It's like being at the mall and doing it backwards. You have to go right. If you're not going right, you're definitely going wrong. One last chance to enjoy these. I haven't come back to this since the first day of Flower and Garden. Ooh, gardenia smells really great. Good job, Scentsy. It smells just like the real thing. Serene Succulent. I can't smell this one. My sense of smell is still kind of warped, guys. I think I've talked about that before. I feel like it might be coming back in little pieces, but I cannot smell Serene Succulent at all. You know what I'm talking about, this store. Port of Entry, this one. This is what I have wanted right here. Actually, that's not my size, but I don't usually like rings. I know it's cubic zirconia, but it's super sparkly, like diamonds are sparkly. I don't usually love a lot of sparkle unless it's really subtle. And I feel like this is the perfect amount because there's only cubic zirconia. Can you even see that on the bottom, but not on the top? The top is just gold. I also need more gold jewelry. And while I know this is not pure gold, I need more gold in my life. So I'm gonna I think I have to do it. I have been thinking about this ring for a month and a half or longer. I got it! I'm so excited to have it. I have been thinking about this ring for a long time. It may look like it's too tight. It's the size that fits this finger, but I have been so hot and walking all day, so my hands are a little bit swollen, but I have been wanting this ring for a very long time. Yes, I know it's cheap, so it won't last me forever, but it will at least remind me of Disney when I have to leave here in just a few days. And I'm really happy to have it. I really wanted it. Makes me really happy. I have recently realized that since I'm in autumn, I'm supposed to be having gold jewelry, and it's always so much more expensive than silver, but this was only $22, I think, and I got my AP discount. I always forget to ask for that, and I remember today, so I got it for, I think, I want to say like 20% off. Yay! These flowers. Oh, I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this so much about Florida. Just big, fat, huge, colorful, gorgeous, gorgeous flowers everywhere. I'm gonna miss that so much about Florida. All year long too. I mean, there's hardly any time of the year that Florida isn't blooming. This is a really pretty part of EPCOT. I love standing here. Sometimes I forget to stop and smell the roses when I'm here, but do I have a favorite land in EPCOT? Italy sounds like the most fun because the music is always pumping. Morocco has my favorite food, but I haven't tried food from many other places, so that's probably not fair to say, but I absolutely love that chicken kebab in Morocco. England is by far the most visually attractive one to me, just right now, and it may not be this way all year, but the way they've got all those different color flowers, England is incredible. Is this a dragonfly or a spider? I don't know. I love World Showcase. Most of the time I come to EPCOT, if I don't go to the manatees, I don't go anywhere else. It's straight to World Showcase. This is the crown jewel of EPCOT. I mean, it really is neat. I don't know of anywhere else or anything else quite like this. Just little bite-sized cultural experiences. I'm gonna miss this so much. I know there are shows that go on at night, but I just am not a nighttime person. I don't like the crowds. Once the sun goes down, I'm already starting to yawn. I want to be at home in my pajamas. I really want to be snuggling with my dog. She wants me there with her. So no, I'm never in the park for these nighttime activities. And I know I'm probably missing out on a lot, but it's just not for me. That song gets old, doesn't it? I think I can hear it like 3 or 4 times just walking through. It reminds me of the movie The Patriot, which is one of my favorite movies. We watched it a few months back. The Van Gogh hidden Mickey is just gonna remain my Moby Dick, I guess. Or what do you call it when it's something that you search for all your white whale, search for all your life and you never find? I haven't even looked for it the last half a dozen times I've been here because I know I'm not gonna find it. White whale, huh? You know, since I've never really turned left, I wonder what the other sides of all these buildings look like that I've probably never noticed. When Carl asked me if I turn right or left, I'm like, we all turn right, just like we're in a roundabout, right? Like, duh. Who would turn left? Somebody from Ireland, probably. And then I realized, I'm just now realizing, there's probably a lot I've never seen because I've never turned around. Maybe when we come back to Florida, I can make it a mission to do EPCOT backwards, but I really think it would just be like the hokey pokey for me right now. I don't think I can do EPCOT backwards. Not yet. I know the country's in order and I like it that way because I always know where I am and I can't recite them backwards. I do know Mexico comes first, but that's a whole concert going on up here at America. Can just anybody go in these things? What?
so fortunate to travel the world doing what we love, and it brought us right here to EPCOT Garden Rocks 2025. Yes, we are so excited to be here. So we're gonna play some of your favorite tunes from every decade in our fun, sound up way. This show is different than the next, and then different than the next. So we hope you come back time and time again. You see that? We are Sound Up Band. Y'all ready? Let me hear you say sound up. Say sound up. Say sound up. At first it wasn't easy, changing rock and roll and minds. Yeah, things were getting shaky. I thought I'd have to leave it behind, but now it's so much better. I'm funky now in every way, but I'll never lose that feeling of how I learned my lesson that day. One more time, let's hit. And they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove, and just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shout. Say what? No. Y'all wanna see how this band plays? Play that funky music till you die.
check that. The concert here tonight. I know they have lots of Broadway concerts, and I missed those because I was never here in the evening. I'm not going to be here late tonight, but this is later than I am usually here. Every time I come to the same park and I do the same things, it feels like a completely new and different experience. I never did get to meet Snow White. I told Robin I was going to do that because it's her favorite princess, but after I told her I would do that, I was never in the park when Snow White was out, or at least never in World Showcase when she was out, so that's going to have to go on the list for whenever we make it back to Florida. I have a really long list of stuff that I wish I had had time to do, and I feel like I've been in the parks every single day except my blackout dates. Sometimes 2 parks in one day, and there's so much to do. And sometimes I feel like I vlog the same things over and over again because I'm just happy to be here and I'm doing the same things over and over again. But I never feel like I'm at the same park having like a 51st dates repeat experience. It always feels new and exciting and different. Another thing I didn't get around to doing is finding the 8 hidden Mickeys in Germany. I only knew of one, and when I went in there to find it, the guy behind the counter was like, if you like hidden Mickeys, did you know that there are lots more? There's 8. That's going on the list. I should add that this list is in my head and I need to write it down because I'm afraid I'm going to forget some of these ideas. They're all good ones and I'm afraid I'm going to forget. Did anybody notice that I called this area Africa in some of my earlier Disney vlogs? I could literally slap myself now. It was this refreshment outpost that made me think of Animal Kingdom. And for some reason I got it in my head this was Africa, but the stupid thing is these are countries and Africa is not a country. I don't know why in the world I referred to this as Africa, but for some reason I did. I thought Africa was the country between Germany and China over here. I corrected myself about halfway through my Disney vlogging and hoped nobody would notice, and so far nobody has. But now I've called myself out on it, so there's that. My bad. I don't know how that got into my vocabulary. It was after I went to Animal Kingdom, and for some reason the refreshment outpost made me think of like the Harambe market, and that was that. That was Africa for like 3 weeks until I was like, oh my gosh, how many times have I said that in a vlog now? And I've already edited and uploaded it, so I'm done. I'm not going back to correct that mistake. I am correcting it right now. I read today that it is a mile from the entrance of the park to the beginning of World Showcase. Is that true? It does not feel like a mile. It doesn't feel like maybe half a mile. I just have a hard time believing that, but I do believe that this World Showcase is a 1.2 miles all the way around. There have been lots of days now that I've walked it too. I think even 3 times once. Power walking here is a lot of fun. Replica figurine was originally discovered in Sweden, and they think it's a one-eyed god named Odin. I've never checked this out, the Wandering Reindeer. Oh, it's like pop-up props and sets where you can have your photo taken or dressed up. That's really cute, but there were kids in there, so I'm not gonna film that. That was really cute. You can put on your cloak or hold a sword or whatever. Reminds me of the old days of doing the, you remember the old-timey photos like at Myrtle Beach where you were in a stagecoach or a saloon or something? This little garden walkway is one of my favorite parts about EPCOT. I know we're coming up on Mexico, so we've almost finished World Showcase, but there's so many pretty plants in here. What a nice little refreshing place, cool and shady. And over here on this side, we have a tropical rainforest with some gorgeous flowers, orchids, I think. So pretty. Oh, you're fine, go ahead. I film the tops of plants. I don't film heads if I can help it. They're so pretty. Lord, I'm gonna miss this. I should add, we're not actually moving. We still have all of our belongings, our mailing address. Pretty much all of our life situation is in Florida. We're just moving on as digital nomads to a new location. And we'll be living out of backpacks for a while, but we still haven't made any sort of plan for our stuff. And all of our mail and everything is a Florida situation, because one day I think we'll be back permanently. I hope. I say the same thing about North Carolina every time I'm home to see my family. I said the same thing in Colombia. No doubt I'm going to say the same thing everywhere we go. As soon as it gets time to leave and I get sad, I feel like I'm going to miss it. I'm like, I want to come back someday, and when I come back, I'll stay forever. I say that about everywhere. Isn't that lovely? Just a pop of colorful flowers, the palm trees against that blue sky, and some epic EPCOT craziness in the background. You've got to be kidding me. Spaceship Earth is down to a 5-minute wait, and Figment is also a 5-minute wait. I'm going to take a real gamble here. Yes, I've already done both of these rides, and I am not willing to wait 70 minutes, I believe, for Guardians. Which is the only other ride here that I'm really interested in riding. And it's also 70 for Ratatouille. So I know I love Figment and I know I love Spaceship Earth. I'm gonna cross my fingers that they both stay 5 minutes, because I really want to ride Spaceship Earth. But I'm gonna hit Figment too. I just have to for 5 minutes. Since I won't be back for a while, that's what it's gonna be. Let's go do Figment. Still don't like it, but I love this movie. I was hoping as her dress grew in, maybe some flowers were gonna bloom on it or something. Nope. I always think of my uncle when I'm here. He's a beekeeper. This makes me happy. I haven't looked at these flowers in a while. Are these irises? I don't know, but they're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, there's probably a sign somewhere that tells me what they are. I should go look for it. Here it is.
I brought it.
Journey into Imagination. I just call it Figment. 5-minute wait. What a magnificent building it's in too. That's DVC Club. In the windows, right? I believe that's what Michael told me. It's a superb architecture. I wish they still built things as cool as this. That one still makes me sad all these years later. Loved Robin Williams. It's so nice and cool in here.
To our special drive-through open house. I, Dr. Michael Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie-coochie-coo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. Our first stop is the sound lab. We'll begin by testing your hearing with a series of tones. Left ear, right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment!
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here! All aboard! Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound, your ears are hearing 1,000 thoughts. Can't start appearing, and each of us imagines different things. From just a sound, your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and
With M-I-G-L-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly. There's more to see than meets your eye.
I say imagination must be captured and controlled.
Imagination works best when it's set free. Just turn your imagination loose and anything can happen.
Figment? He's gone. Our research shows that smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant, familiar smells come into play.
Come into play? I'd love to.
Figment, this is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll.
Oh boy.
Woohoo! You win one cent.
Figment, don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks.
Of course,
I can't
Doc.
smell it.
The nose knows.
I cannot smell that. That is so strange.
Can be appealing. Your mind defines what enters through your nose.
I can't remember if I was able to smell it the first time I rode this ride or not.
You know, I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really climbs around. They found that up and upside down. Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So what do you think? beautiful imagination.
I do? Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Figment. So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast. Woo!
Of inspiration is at the heart of all creation. Right
What a
at the
cutie.
start.
What a cutie.
Everything that's
That ride is too cute. I love that it's so cold in the air conditioning. I wish we had longer to just stop and look at everything, especially the ending scene with the rainbow. I could just like sit there for a few minutes and just take it all in. It's so fantastic. It's so gorgeous. But you get kind of blitzed through it. I hate that. I would love for the car to just park for a minute and just let us look. He's such a cutie, and he reminds me of Abra. She's gonna look just like that when I get home. That's a good ride. That's a really good ride. I lucked up I basically just walked right on it. And Spaceship Earth is supposedly still a 5-minute wait. That is yay fantastic for me. I think I'm gonna dip my head in to see the manatees before we go to Spaceship Earth, just because it makes more sense. And I don't know if the butterfly garden is still open. I could go through there too if they are. Oh good, the butterfly garden is still open. The flowers in here are so pretty. I think they might have been a little prettier the day I came with Michael. They were a little more fresh and bloomy, but then again, that was earlier in the afternoon. It's possible maybe some of these are a little less vibrant at night, maybe. Maybe they wilt a little bit. I don't know. They sure are gorgeous. These ones are still alive and bright. I'm not seeing any of those little white butterflies like we saw that day either. Just mostly milkweed butterflies. And some of them are super active up in the roof, but a lot of them are just like chilling, not even moving in the leaves. Let's go say goodbye to those sweet, sweet baby manatees. Ooh, before we do that, look at here. Looks like Abra. That's Abra's nose, all right. Got several more up there on the hill. I only see one of them out today. And he's doing this weird thing. I wonder what's under there. I wonder if he's got some lettuce under there or something. Oh, I see. Michael was asking me if that's a window. Maybe there's a backstage area for them up there. There's the other two. I was wondering how all three of these manatees were okay in this tank that's not that big. But it looks like they actually have more room than I thought they did. I've never done the seas with Nemo and friends. Let's do it. It says it's a 5-minute wait. Audio's not.
Who's Nemo?
I've never ridden this before, but the audio is not very loud.
Jellyfish! And the next one, jellyfish!
Alright, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Stop playing games!
Games? I love games! Ooh, I'm thinking of something big and bouncy that looks like... Ooh!
Jellyfish!
Too fast for you.
Stop moving around!
It's echoey here.
Hurry, do something!
Hey, Daddy John! Stay. Good job.
More sulfur, mate. Fish are friends. I wonder if...
Everybody's looking for you!
Whoa! Kill the rider, kid.
Hey, you know what I can do? It's Nemo! Look, Mr. Ray, here comes Nemo! We're here with all our friends to have a big
Something big and scary!
Take me with you. I mean, it's a nice song, but they just never stop. I mean, never stop. Help! Find a happy place, find a happy place, find a happy place.
That was a interesting ride. I can't say that I will ever ride that again. I was super... I don't know if my audio was like broken or what was going on, but I could barely hear what was saying. I hope it came out okay in the video, but I could hardly hear what they were saying, and honestly, it was kind of bored. It was 4 minutes and 24 seconds, and I was kind of bored the whole time. So that may be a one and done for me. It definitely needs some updating or maybe some like refurbishment. Hang on, do I know this person? Hi there. I just ran into Josh from Resort TV 1. He's here live streaming in the park. In fact, I think he might have just gotten off the same ride I got off of. I met him once when we, how did I meet him? Oh, through the Adventure Lease. I met him once through them when they were having a little going away party. He is a live streaming channel that's huge here in Disney. He and his sister. I don't watch a lot of other Disney vloggers. Some live streaming, like when I'm uploading videos, but I'm in the park so much right now, I try not to watch other people because I don't want to feel like I'm repeating things other people have said. But yeah, that was cool. All right, guys, I want to ride this one more time. We got to. 20-minute wait now, though. I should have jumped on. I had my chance and I didn't take it. I should have jumped on when it was 5.
Stop momentarily. For your safety, remain seated at all times. During your slow-moving journey, your time machine will slowly rotate back, and it's not made for control. Welcome aboard.
Recording our knowledge on cave walls. There was only one small problem. When we moved, the recorded knowledge stayed behind. Now let's move ahead to ancient Egypt, because something is about to happen here that will change the future forever. Unknown Egyptian pounding reeds bag is inventing papyrus, a sort of paper. Papyrus in turn creates better record keeping of plans, designs, and unfortunately taxes. But it also brings with it the dawn of great civilizations. At this point, each civilization has its own form of writing, which none of the others can understand. But the Phoenicians, who traded with them, have a solution. They created a simple common alphabet, adaptable to most languages. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? Like the Phoenicians. They invented them. The ancient Greeks were great inventors of the future. First, they established public schools, and then began teaching them training in something called mathematics. And with math comes mechanical technology and the birth of a high-tech life we enjoy today. Romans created powerful empires to move their armies around
falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab and Jewish scholars. Backup systems. The books are safe, and with them our dreams of the future. In the meantime, here in Europe, monks toil endlessly recording books by hand. But that is about to change. In 1450, Gutenberg invents the movable type printing press. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do. These ladies to invent the future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly.
This is
Thank
creepy.
you.
Just sitting here beside these animatronics doing the same thing over and over and over.
Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
That's a little unnerving.
Communication technology races headlong into the future, and people all over the world are sharing life's most important moments faster than ever before.
Driving a golden spike.
Communicating from anywhere on Earth. And in 1969, from somewhere else. To send a man to the moon, we had to invent a new language, spoken not by man, but by computers. At first, very large, very expensive computers, but we see the potential. Everyone could have one of these amazing machines in their own house. There's just one problem. They're as big as a house. The solution comes in, of all places, a garage in California. Young people with a passion for shaping the future put the power of the computer in everyone's hands. Together we form a super network that glows with billions of interactions. And And once again, we stand on the brink of a new renaissance.
Aren't there supposed to be stars here? I think we've stopped again. No, maybe not. Yeah, we have. We've stopped again. This is so creepy.
After 30,000 years of time travel, here we are, a truly global community, poised to shape the future of this, our spaceship Earth.
Your time machine is rotating back for your return to Earth. In preparation for your return to Earth, your time machine is now rotating backward. Please remain seated. Attention! You are now rotating backward for your
This is the
return
part
to
I do
Earth.
not like.
Please remain seated, time travelers. Attention, travelers.
Oh, I always regret getting on this ride when we get to this part. I don't like going backwards. Feels like falling.
For the first time in history, all of us can have a say about the kind of world we want to live in. The choices we have made for the past 30,000 years have been inventing the future one day at a time. And now, it's your turn.
Can you see? You can't. I can see the mechanisms of this ride over here.
Then we'll show you a new world, custom made just for you. Ready?
Okay, let's do this again. I don't know. I should probably change my answers.
That we happen to know. Well done. Now, along with your answers, let's add in some amazing new technology that we happen to know about. And now I believe your future is just about ready. Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future.
Look at that. That's the picture they took of me.
Here in your future, getting away
It's
on
got my phone
vacation
in
is a
it.
breeze.
Here in your future, staying healthy is as easy as getting out of bed in the morning. You can get daily health checkups just by taking a smart pill with your vitamins.
I was waiting.
Understanding your body with light waves, it sends the info to your doctor to let her know things are A-OK. And now you're ready to start your healthy day.
They can take you anywhere.
While you're getting the exercise that you love, your sensors in
It
your
looks like Michael.
keep track of your vital signs, making sure you get the ultimate workout. And sensors link relay your health info to a solar menu, which guides you to healthy food choices. outdoor adventures that you love. So take a leap into your future. It's too good to miss.
You're out of this world. Into the future.
The end. Or should I say the beginning of your future.
So here's to the next 30,000 years on Spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that will take and make together. See you in the future.
Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up on a high note. Spaceship Earth is great. I don't like that last part going backwards, but it's alright. I love the ride. It's so fun. I like the smells in it. I like the old creakiness to that ride. It's such a classic. Okay guys, if you're still here, thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out in Epcot with me tonight. I had a really good time and I got to say goodbye to pretty much all my favorites. Everything but that kebab in Morocco. It's going to be kind of tough and I'm going to miss the magic, but I can't wait to be back. I do have a couple more Disney videos that are going to come out after this one, but they were videos I recorded before this one, and I just haven't had time to edit them because they're a little bit more labor intensive than editing this one will be. I don't like to do too many rock up to the parks with no plan type videos. I like to have an agenda. I like to have things to do, a checklist, you know, to make me feel accomplished, a Mickey to find, or you know, something that I want to do while I'm here. But sometimes just a leisurely stroll around the park is just where it's at. And that's just the vibe I wanted to say goodbye to some of these parks, because it's going to be a long time. I'm looking at the ball right now, by the way. It's going to be a while before I see them again. And it's nice to have this time to say goodbye. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're here for Disney content, it is rapidly coming to an end. As of May 1st, I will be posting content that's a little bit more relevant to where Michael and I are and what we're doing in our life. I got a little ahead with the Disney content just because I would, you know, be able to film more than one video, visiting more than one park in a day. But I'll be posting different types of content. It won't be Disney for a long time. So if you're here for Disney content, I'm really sorry to disappoint you. That is ending. I did about a month and a half, just about a month and a half straight of Disney content. And I'm going to miss it a lot. But I'm also really excited for the adventures that we have coming up in our life. We have things to look forward to, things not to look forward to, big life decisions to make and whatnot. But I don't really know how to end this video. I don't think I want to, because I know when I end it, it's done. But I'm just going to have to say it, guys. I'll see you another day in another adventure. Bye, everybody.